you need to find a notary who is speaking in English. This is quite important. Welcome everyone, I'm Fausto Carnevale, and in this video we will see the steps that you need to do when you have a company abroad and you want to do certain activities, economical activities in Italy. I'm talking about buying a house, renting a house, or this is another thing when you want to sell something in Italy. I'm talking about, in this case, e-commerce. I already did a video about the e-commerce in Italy, but now we also will see in particular what you need to do when you don't want to move to Italy, but you want to do some kind of investment. So let's do some quick practical case study. I am doing this video because we had a consultancy call yesterday with a client, and this was the case. So actually I'm just repeating here the consultancy that we did, and I hope that this can help you as well. Before starting the video, also, if you go on the description, you can have the quick guide for the impatriate regime, so everything you need to do to check if you are eligible, and it is only 97 euro. And also, if you want just to have a quick consultation call with us, you have still the possibility to book for only 50 euro in the description link. You will have a 15-minute call with me or with our team. So, what to do when you need to do some economical activity in Italy? Let's do 2-3 examples. Okay, the first one, which is quite common, is when you want to buy a house in Italy with your company. So let's imagine this scenario. You are from UK, you have a company in another state, I don't know where, or you may have a company in UK, you want to buy a house in Italy. So you want to buy, for example, for investment, or you can want to buy for investment and then you want to buy it also for use it yourself once a year, okay, for the holidays. Suppose you want to buy it in Puglia. I'm saying Puglia because actually we have a lot of clients who asked us specifically the cost of buying a house in Puglia. I don't want to talk about real estate in this video, so all the taxes related to the house, but just the steps, what you need to do. So in this first case, you need fiscal code. Your company needs to get a fiscal code. There is a specific procedure to request it. We can do it for you if you want. It can last between 2 and 4 weeks, so you better move because, as you know, the bureaucracy in Italy is quite slow, so we can't assure that you will get fiscal code in 1 week or 2. But you can ask us via email to request the code for you. And we also did a guide, which will be released on Monday, how to request the fiscal code in Italy. As a physical person, I'm talking, or as a company, because you may want to buy a house. Imagine you have a company as a physical person, a simple VAT number from Germany, for example. You need to get the fiscal code to buy the house in Italy. If you have the company, the legal rep of the company needs to get the fiscal code, 2 fiscal codes, one of the legal rep, one of the company, okay? So this is the first case. Then, just to conclude this example of the houses, you need to find a notary who is speaking in English. This is quite important. But if you have this case, the best advice is to contact us because here you need a specific consultancy call. So third thing instead, what to do when you want to sell in Italy in e-commerce. So if you're from Europe, I already told this, you need to apply for the system because you need to pay the VAT in each country. And unfortunately, many accountants don't know this. So they say, don't worry, invoice with your, let's say you're from France, sell in Italy and then invoice with your France VAT, with your French company. No, you need to pay the VAT in the country that you are selling. I'm talking about B2C, business to customer, okay? So this is quite important. This is another procedure that you may want to do. We can support you. Of course, we are based in Belgium and in Italy. This is a thing that you can do with your accountant if you are based in London, for example. Ask your accountant, do these procedures, and then we can double check if in Italy everything is done properly. Another example that I want to do is when you need to do an economical activity that requests a VAT. For instance, Airbnb. Because you may have, this is also a case that I consulted. Sometimes you hear that, you can do it, the Airbnb, with a flat tax of 21%. This is true, but only if you are a physical person. if you are a company, this is an activity that you have to establish in Italy. Doesn't mean that you have to open a company in Italy, but it means that you have to register it as an economical activity. So don't put limits. I mean, I have this case, I treated this one house case, this one house purchase. You may want to buy maybe 10, 12, 30 apartments in Italy, flats. So here is also good to have more information. By the way, before finishing the video, I just have two quick information. Again, impatriate regime is another thing. I didn't talk about this. You can watch our previous videos because on the impatriate regime we released a lot of good information. And if you don't have time, if you need a quick guide, you can find in the video course in the description of the video for only 97 euro. This offer will expire soon. Second thing that I want to say, if you want to double check a calculation, a thing, if you want, again, a specific advice, the best way and the only way to contact us is via the 15 minutes call. The only way, I mean, to talk with us, to have a chat, a video call, and you can ask in 15 minutes. Trust me, you can ask a lot of questions. Subscribe to the channel, check the description, and see you next time. See you next time, and also I remind you, every week we try to do one live. We'll try to find a day which will be available. If you check the live that I did last week, live is a way when you can ask questions, and you check the description. I wrote the day and hour in which we will do the live every week. Okay, so stay tuned because we have a lot of good information for you. Until next time, Fausto Carnevale. Enjoy your stay in Italy.